Hi guys, here we are again. Um, Satan is very busy, but not today. Not today. Not today. Um, I had to start the live over again because we got disconnected or whatever, and I couldn't get it to restart or whatever. You know, I'm new to all of this, so um, anyhow, so I don't know if the rest of the students is gonna fall in. Hi Mitchie Black. Thank you so much. You're more present. Thank you so much. James, he had jumped out of the bushes or the trees. Thank you so much. Well, you was here, you was already more present. We were in the middle, and BAP, I got a call, and I mean to say I have a lot that is going on right now. I'm hoping I don't get any other interruption. I'm just hoping for that. I'm so sorry that in the middle, um, the rest, I don't know if, I hope they know that I started a next live. Oh, hey, the missing piece, you're back. Thank you so much, my darling, to being here because I don't know. I was trying to restart it. I don't know what was going on. It wasn't cooperating with me. So the only thing I could have done is to restart it again, you know? So anyway, so I don't know who else is gonna fall in. I'm just hoping the rest of students see that they look over and see that you know that I'm restarting it, and maybe I should have kept the same title there. But anyway, so let's move on. To fall in, I'm so sorry. I really feel sorry about that. But anyway, we're talking about men and women, that situation there. That's what I was talking about. The two women versus the man. Now I look at that as no winner in that situation. None. Because at the end of the day, both women is gonna come out with what? Nothing. Not it's just gonna this is just gonna recycle itself, and somebody is gonna take the current role and somebody's gonna fall back. You know why that is gonna happen? Because listen, things can only happen to us, things that we have control of, if we don't stop it and we don't have a boundary line set up there. We're going to fall victim to that. Nobody at all could help you. Only you yourself. Okay? So that is nobody to blame. And that's the worst thing you could do. You can't tell a person how to feel. You can't tell a person who to love and none of those good stuff. You cannot do that. Your kids, your mother, father, brother, sister, no. You could preach like the Pope, and it's going to go in one ear and go to the other one. So when you have people of teenage years, You could more work with that because you say the person's inexperienced and all of that, right? But when you have grown ass people, and over, this is going on and on and on and on. Oh, it's my man. No, it's my man. You know how stupid it sounds? Because guess what? Two of y'all, the only thing I look at, fighting for this rubber band that tie up the goatee. And remember the rubber band, if you break it, then it's you're gonna have to tie it up. It's not the same wrong circle. You're gonna break the rubber band. It's not gonna work for either of you. Okay? So you're fighting for the rubber band. And it's so much elasticity it have. Sooner or later it's gonna stretch out. Who's gonna lose? You're gonna lose. Because at the end of the day, whatever trap you two y'all up there, maybe it have 2 or 4 more in the wing that y'all don't know of. Maybe it's not even on damn social media. Because most people, the cheaters, that's a pattern of their behavior. They never satisfy. When they get tired of you, and you see for a couple of months or whatever, you don't see that person is somebody else taking that person attention. You know what you call that? You call that a community goatee, if you want to call it that. That is like the village ram, okay? That's the village ram. He belongs to no one. He cares about none of you. I don't care who tell you all differently. He don't know anything about love. Because if he knew about love, or he cared about any one of you, he would not have let 2 women behave like that, and he's not. Put this in mind, he's not a young man. This is a grown, mature man that is behaving like this. So this is what he's been doing all his years. Okay? All the years, that's what he was doing. Because a person of a particular age was supposed to be set up already. He should be talking, well, okay, my wife died, so I'm looking for someone, da 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 da. But at this age, and you running around like a little boy, playing with 2 women heart, because you get your kicks like that, and then people's getting mad, and then the women, look at what's going on. The women, instead of turning his ass, they're turning each other. And they even start turning on the subbies. They're turning on the content creators that is trying to give them some knowledge, is trying to give them words of wisdom. They're getting mad and leave this man scot-free to continue the cycle. Why? Don't you see something is wrong? So who is the winner? Because this one is with him right now. You think she's the winner? How did she win? And what did she win? If you're the winner, I have never known about the winner other than you shaking the hand and said, good game. And you move on. I never knew about the winner that is fighting with the loser. Think about it. Let's think about this logical. Think about it. It don't make any sense. These women are wasting it. Well, I guess all they have is time. I don't know. I can't speak, but I'm looking and I'm watching at that from what I see, what I observe, and everyday life. But at the end of the day, you have to love you. You see like how that man loved himself like that? He is so much in love with him, he makes sure that he's not getting hurt. In all of this, from the time this thing hit the YouTube, he didn't cry. His voice didn't crackle. None of that. None of that. He's going on with his business because he's enjoying it. Because the first thing the 2 women decide on, look at that. Look at how this, look at things, look at life. They're supposed to be something like enemies, right? They're hating on each other because they're fighting for this one man. But when this thing broke out, what they do, they didn't want to give up his name. All you hear, one of them was saying, I can't remember which one, I can't even be bothered. Call both of them like they rehearsed it before. The way how they were behaving. Oh no, he's not on YouTube. One of them said, he's not on YouTube. He mods me. People saying like, who is he? What is his name? No, they will not give up the name. And then the next one was saying, darn it. 1 minute, guys, 1 minute. I hope it didn't get disconnected. Guys, could you still hear me? Could you guys still hear me? Could you still hear me? Okay, thank you. Thank you, Mr. So anyway, I'm not gonna hold you long because there's a lot going on these streets. But anyway, now they're fighting for this guy. So they wanted to keep his name hidden because he wanted it like that. You know why this gets so bad? Because those two women allow him. They allow themselves to be treated like dirt. They allow themselves to be treated less than. And that's why men like that get around. Get around. It have women do that, but it's mostly men who does things like that, right? Why? He only could be good for one of you unless you decide to take turns. In this time, in this time here, that we have so much of disease, I have not heard one person yet. I don't think I heard that. Maybe other people hear that. I hope that they're using protection. I hope condom is on their list and it's the first thing on their mind. Because as much as they think they don't care about each other, they share a lot with each other. A lot. They share their life, so to speak, with each other. You all need to care and really, really care. Because let's say, God forbid, one get an STD, what you think gonna happen to you? You think it's gonna skip you and go somewhere else? Or maybe it will go to other people that don't have it. You're at stake too. So if you talking, you can't talk bad about her body parts or that. Because that body parts came to you, vice versa. Whatever you do with that one day, if you kiss him, you taste it. Whatever you do, it's a transfer. They have some nasty, dirty men that they will finish servicing one woman. You know, it have people that have kids. You know, they would have kids, and you would say, oh, we brothers. Are you twins? Are we sisters? Are you twins? No, no. This one was born on Monday, and the next one born maybe on Wednesday or Thursday. I know of a case of two babies, two different mamas, born to the same day, minutes apart. But they're not twins, right? So that means just think about it. Just think about it. That he pull up his pants over in Avenue D. And before you know it, it's Avenue A. Ain't he must even get time to do a shower. That's how y'all asses get disease for a dick. Some of y'all will do anything for it. If you just go places, if it's for you and it's time for you to get somebody, wait. Look at yourself as you deserve better than that. Don't make nobody have to treat you like that. A lot of y'all will turn around just to say y'all got a man. What part of the man you got? You got a part of the man. You got somebody else's man. And that's why so many people get infected with shit. And the ones them, yeah, I'm talking, I don't give two rats ass who is mad here. I don't give three fucks because I have no dog in this fight, but I'm going to talk it because I can. And I'm a woman and I look and see innocent people getting hurt because of y'all do your nasty ass shit and not using protection. And this one give it to that one. This one start a new relationship. That person don't know or might think you's a, okay, all right, I could trust her, whatever. Bap, you go and you take a disease and give it to that person there. He broke up with you, he override, he gone over there, and it's sort of chain reaction. That's what happened. Because of people that don't give a damn. They just think for that moment and live for that moment. It's disgusting. Like I said, teenagers. If this was happening with school-age kids, you could have said, well, we have to teach them. But what the hell you gonna teach your all freaking hens? We're gonna teach your all hens that some have kids that need to be an example to teach their children what not to do when you can set an example. That is so freaking scary. Because you know what? The winner I see right now, look, I never went to maybe stoop. I don't know much about her. This woman, what I remember of her, she came out swinging, and she came out swinging on, what's her name? She came out singing on Tracy and Seven Star. She came out swinging on them. And those people didn't do her anything. And then she went over to Babe Nation. And then Babe Nation, I don't know if they kick her out, what happened, she disappeared. She went over in a different sector, you didn't hear about her or nothing like that. So she came out on the street here, with a lot of fire and coming bothering people that didn't bother her, right? Anyway, when people see, yeah, anyway, let me stop that right there. Anyway, I think two times, I went over there and I listened. Did I engage in a chat? I think once. Because when people show me the type of person they are, I don't like to mess around with jokers and weak people. I don't like that. Really, really. So you won't catch me engaging. Okay? So I have nothing against the woman. She have never done anything to me. Okay? Never. Okay? So I don't, like I said, I don't have a dog in the fight, but I'm talking it. And what is going on? These two women, instead of they're listening, people is trying to give advice, and they were very loving ones. Pastor, you did very great today. And I was so proud of Pastor. Pastor gave advice. He was, if you didn't understand that, then I don't know what. But they're so busy cutting him off to save this man. They're so busy trying to claw at each other. Pastor is actually trying to tell them something. Hey, stop fighting and look at what's causing you to fight. No, they're still busy protecting this older gentleman. For what? I don't know if he got diamond in the dick or what. I don't know what it is. Because we know no human don't have nothing like that. I have never heard about this man having some, he's a wealthy man, His riches, he has so much of money. So you're fighting for the material things or what he could give to you. I could understand that even. To say, well, okay, he's taking care of his women real nice, monetarily wise, and they're fighting to see who's going to get the car and who's going to get this and get that. The man look like he ain't got jack shit but that rubber band. Huh? What is about that band? That you're killing each other for. The thing coming like a joke. And you're up and down the street and from panel and panel, hopping all over the place like y'all ain't got no damn sense. Oh, and people have to be telling you, oh, he loves you, He loves you. He loves you. Oh, stay. You winning. What the fuck are they winning? I am dying to know what the fuck are they winning. Winning what? And you got some people in the chat saying, oh, at the minute you don't go their way, oh, they're jealous. Jealous of what? We're saying person would want to go in that position. Who would want to be like them in that shit there? Because all it is a pile of dog shit, cat shit, bird shit, and every shit. Every animal shit is like the scraping up the zoo with all the different shit. What are you fighting for? You can't fight for something that you never have, never had. You can't fight for something that don't want you, that rejected you. And yes, I'm saying, both of you, none of you is on no level above the other one. Don't get it twisted. Do not get it twisted. You're going to be like that and he's going to rotate and he's going to find excuses. This man may be the best time in his life that he could go around with his buddies or wherever he hang around. And he said, look, 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 look. I have two women fighting for me. And he's a piece of shit. He's a nobody. But y'all make him somebody. Because y'all really doing this in real life. And bringing this shit out here. And when people do commentary and say something, you're mad. But I am waiting, you see? I am waiting because me. And not one person is going to come and tell me, oh, I shouldn't say that or I shouldn't say that, this. Because the next thing I heard, yes, you misunderstand. You. I heard you say something. It's not the first time I heard you saying that. That you feed the people, you're feeding them down here. And I guess by you saying the feeding is the commentary, well, I know, child, y'all feed me. Y'all feed me yet, okay? I'm just doing this because I have nothing to gain in this shit here. Okay? I have nothing to gain with this. And if I had to sit down to wait to use you as commentary, sooner or later people's gonna get disgusted because it's nothing exciting. It's the same shit. The same thing. The same thing. The same thing. It's like a trick. Like you're just waiting to see what's gonna happen. Or it's just something for you to listen to. Nothing. Because you see what I'm talking about? The new people come and choose some of them. You came over here from whatever sector you came from, right? Didn't you gain something from this sector, the B sector? So you feed some of the content creator. Didn't you walk away with something? The fuck? You walk away with subscribers, didn't you? You walk away with subbies. Because people said you was getting like double digits. No, you're getting triple digits. You see how people's one-sided? Oh, I'm feeding you all, I'm feeding. And anyway, the content creator is not looking. None of them is opening their mouth to answer her. To answer her. And say, wait a minute now. Hold it. Hold it. You see, that's what I'm saying. These people mean what you say and say what you fucking mean. Because a lot of y'all too. And I'm talking about people that I care for or I cared for. That say, keep off those phones. Keep off those phones. Keep off the phones. Keep off the phones. And fuck, they on the phones. They are the one on the phones. You see, with all that bullshit, that up and down shit, to me, I look at that as deceitfulness. You can't come out preaching something and you're doing something else. What would you call that? Because somebody answer me, isn't that you lying? If I'm telling you something, but I'm doing something else, right? I'm telling you, oh, it's raining outside. But meanwhile, it's sunny. That's a lie. I'm telling you a fucking lie. So that there is deceitfulness. Like I said, if you all don't believe in something, don't even say anything. Don't even bother to say. Nobody really care. Whether y'all stay on the phone, y'all and stay on the fucking phone, it don't matter. I don't know why y'all, the first thing y'all keep saying that because you know what happened, y'all can't think, most of y'all can't think, y'all go with something. Somebody say something and all y'all racing with the same thing. One person said, keep off the phone. It was one content creator start saying that. And everybody run with it. They never find out to know why that content creator particularly says stay off the phone. Maybe it's a bad, it's a bad situation. The person got in some mix-up or whatever. So it was just advice. But y'all are not exercising that. But y'all running with it. Keep off the phone. And then when something happened, And it's all coming out. It's all, that's what they say. Anything in the dark comes to light. Anything in the dark comes to light. It's just a matter of time. And it will all come out there. Everything will come out there. Because it's a lot of bullshit. It's a lot of phony fuckery that I'm seeing here. A lot of people is fake. A lot of people is fake out here. And I'm looking, I'm seeing it. And the people that I say, oh my God, this person, I like this person because of this and that, I have to really back the fuck up. Back up, back up, back up. I have to back up. Because I have to say, what the hell is going on? This chat look like it's stuck. Could you guys hear me? Could anyone hear me? Can you say something? If you could hear me, please. Because I don't know if the chat stopped or what. Could you guys hear me? Could someone please say something? So I could know. Okay, thank you. So anyway, a lot of you, which all, thank you, Chinigal. Oh, you're late. Absent. No excuse. Anyway, thank you. Thank you, security. Security is here. You know, I'm just kidding. Anyway, so a lot of you with the fuckery, and y'all be talking a whole lot of shit, but meaning something else. And let me tell you, at the end of the day, it's only one person, the person who is laying down with that person will know exactly what's going on. Because what I'm seeing from both camps is like, it's like some of you is in the, some of you turn the bed or whatever, like you all know exactly what's going on from in the room to out to the room to in the vagina out. I don't know. I've never seen anything like this yet. That you're all swearing for people. And I had to stop and think. I said, wait a minute. Oh no, they're strangers. Oh no, these people. Why? Why y'all don't tell the people the truth? But you all have done that to our family. Remember, why y'all don't speak the truth? Girl, you fucking up. Turn and go to the left. Because you could love somebody from up far when they're doing shit. Because the only way for them to straighten up or they're going to do what they got to do at the end of the day. But be no part of it. Because for you to know this is wrong deep down, and you think by cheering them on, that's love, that's not love at the end of the day. I think right now I'm showing more love. Because I said it's fuckery. This man is coming between y'all and none of y'all is going to win. And when you win what? Because at the end of the day, just say, he really claimed like ringing, like putting a ring on one of y'all's fingers. You know what's going to happen? He's going to still go out there and look, because the same thing he's going to do, because he can't stop doing it. Count yourself as number one. Look at yourself that you're worth more. Put a worth on yourself, man. Have some pride. Damn. Sometimes it aches me. I have to ask God to forgive me. I said, Lord, I come as a female. And females sometimes could really make bad for others. Because when you're breaking a man like that, and sooner or later, he get a really strong woman. Look how much work she got to put in. Because of the fuck we all do. Just to say, hey, I got a man. What the man do for you lately? I think Janet, what have he done for any of y'all lately? What? And not one of y'all turned around and said, oh, he bought me this necklace, you know. And y'all don't go tomorrow and buy necklace or chain or rings or apron or whatever the fuck or drawers. Don't even try it. Because y'all only will be making a fool of yourself. I've never heard one of y'all say, look, I was flued out. I went to the Bahamas. Okay? I went to Dubai. I went somewhere that this goatee, this rubber band man do for y'all. What y'all fighting for, dick? It's on demand. They have the place, they have what do they call those places? They have places, man. Just because you order food, you could call for service. Yes, it's nice where y'all do that. Because at least y'all will know what y'all getting. And those people will come prepared to make sure no disease is not going around and spreading all around. Instead of y'all being, the only thing what y'all gonna get, I'm gonna tell you y'all carry it on, keep it up. You know what y'all gonna get? Eventually, a good STD in your fucking ass. That's what y'all gonna get. I wonder if y'all gonna bring it here on the street. I wonder if y'all gonna bring it here on the street and let us know. When y'all getting the STD. You know? That is what you're going to get in the end. Because this man, like, past most of his maturity age, he is in the, what they say, the second lap or whatever. Stoop, I think you is the youngest in this group. Darling, I don't know you, right? I don't have to know you. You're a human being at the end of the day. And although I don't know you, I don't want anything to happen to you. We're human being. I don't want anything to happen to the lady misunderstand. I don't want anything to happen to the Cato man. Because what? We're all human beings. But when somebody's deliberately doing this and hurting people and don't got a care in the world about these two women's feelings, that is a lot of bullshit. But you have women. Some of these women have supporters that is with these people who have friendship beyond YouTube. Why can't you all say something and say, stop? Look what you're doing. I don't want no part of this. I love you. In case if nobody told you, they love you, I love you. Check yourself before you wreck your fucking self. Because they're already fucked. And you want to tell me that person know but love? Huh? They know but love, and the minute you talk, I'm waiting for the, I didn't want to start them. I'm waiting for the one person who can ever come and say, they're jealous, because I want to know what any we subbies or content creator have to fucking jealous of. What is there to jealous of? Because we ain't want the rubber band man. What any of them have for anyone to be fucking jealous about? That's the next thing y'all using that word fucking loosely. Love and jealousy. Love and jealousy. Jealous of what? Of what? And love what? Any man that love a woman would not put them through there. And especially this thing come out on the platform. You know what the man would have mostly do? Run and hide. And he would have called him up and said, listen, get off the internet. Get off the internet. And make peace and try to work something else behind, away from this. But like I said, he's loving it. And y'all are making him into something that he don't deserve to be. He deserves to call no man. What man? What real men act like that? Hmm? And the cheerleader, oh my God. I see ass kissing, I see ass licking, I see it up, down, center. I see every fucking thing here today. Oh my God, the cheerleaders was more than what's going on. I lost interest in Stoopy and misunderstood. I lost it. I was more looking down in the chat to see how they were fighting. And you have this over here. On this group, you have Lady Stoopy group. And on this group, you have Miss. It's like a fucking fight. Real. In real fucking time. And they're fighting with each other in the chat. And I'm like, Lord, because some of these people, the subbies that was fighting in the chat, you will think that every time he struck one of these women, it penetrates them too. Like they're feeling it. Like they're feeling it. And I want to know, they need to get a man. Because it's not the same thing like what we're doing right here. When we talk so much and we start voicing our opinion, what, somebody like Kato gonna say, hey, why don't you open open your platform, open your channel, whatever, right? So it's the same thing. How do you get so deep down in people love life? And you're the total strangers unless you have something outside. I have never seen anything like that, and they're quick to say there's no friends on these streets. Don't get on the phones. There's no friends in the street. And every time I'm hearing, that's my friend, and this is my bestie, and this is my this, and this is my that. It's like, it's either this thing is some kind of game. They all get together for commentary, fake fighting. It come off more like that because the thing is coming in like it's crazy. It is nuts what I'm seeing up here. And I know I'm waiting for them to say, or whoever to say, oh, don't speak on my, I would speak on any fucking thing I want to speak on. You hear me? Anything I want to speak on, I'll speak on it. You bring it here. Nobody's exempt. You didn't want people to talk on it. You shouldn't fucking bring it out here. And let me tell you all ladies, have some kind of dignity. For heaven's sake. Not everything. A man really don't care too much, right? But we as female, damn, have some dignity. Not everything you have to bring it. Keep your dirty laundry, them nasty, nasty laundry that need to dump. You don't even need to go in the machine. Keep it behind closed door. Not everything needs to come out to the public. Who tell you we want to know all that bullshit? Who fuck on the park? Who fuck in the car? Who was fucking on the on the rooftop and all of in the chicken coop and all thing? Who the fuck cares? Sometimes it sounds okay. It is all entertainment. But I know as a female, it sounds fucked up. Sometimes it's shameful. Sometimes it's disgusting. When you think about it, it's disgusting. It will turn your stomach upside down. And like I said, once you got cheerleaders in the group, and it's encouraging these people, fight her, fight her. That school, they fight her. Fight her, you winning, girl. Girl, you winning, girl. You winning. But still, she ain't even turning back to say, girl, what did I won? What I won? What I won? What the fuck she win? You know, I want one day one of them come out to say, but what did I win? The minute they could come and look and say, what have I gained with this relationship other than heartache and problems? And just, I don't even know. I'm lost for words. It's just, listen, listen. I'm trying to curve. I'm trying to curve to be, to do things without really, really behaving bad here. Because it got some people I feel like cussing right about now. And telling them what for. And moving on to that. There's a lot of other stuff I see is going on. People is fighting around here. People is accusing others about scamming. I'm gonna touch a little on what's her name, on Miss Pizarro. I don't know, Miss Pizarro did not go live for a couple of days now. And yes, I keep it real. I'm keeping it fucking real. Miss Pizarro, I don't know how many live they have there. I'm a small lady coming up here now, right? But I hope you hear this. Okay? You're missed. For those couple of days, I don't care who don't want to tell the truth. But after a while, you get accustomed to certain things, right? Certain people being out here. And I know you're missed by a lot of people. You might not be everybody cup of tea. But of course, people always know the showdown is going to go down over there, right? Now, you have, I don't know what went on with Lady Nika. And I think it's Miss Dovey is going at it. I really didn't, because I had my own stuff going on. So I don't know what's going on there with Miss Dovey and Lady Nika. Those things is very sad. Oh, and Lady Nika and and Dovey and Miss Pizarro. I know they were fighting at one time. They make peace. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. But what's happening, what I'm seeing, everybody's quick to say it's a lot to go wrong. It's enough for everybody to eat. But although they're saying that, they don't believe that. Because if they believe that, they wouldn't have what's going on here. And I'm seeing a little pattern because I heard somebody speak on it. Like they have a clique of people that like hold down the segment, like you go at 3 o'clock, this one jump on right after, that one jump on right after, the other one jump on right after, and the smaller content creators, so you don't even have a place. And the reason why it's like that, and people gonna say, well, go on whenever you feel like going on. We would have to depend on the replay. We would have to depend, and most of us is lost, really lost in there, because we knew certain people. Miss Bless just brought it to my attention that she couldn't even find my channel. She couldn't even find that because I guess we knew nothing is not really going on, so we lost, you know. So like that, you gotta take it like you get it. As I always say, what is to you, no man could take it from you. You gotta believe that, because I am saying this now. I never knew that I was going to be doing anything like this really right now. Never. That never even crossed my mind. But whatever is in store for you, you will get it. Regardless of where it's coming from, you will get it. And if I think that is what the bickering is about, like this one is holding down certain 3 to 11 or 5 to 12. This sector belongs to no one. But I know why the bickering. Because it's a small group of people, and it's a recycling group. It's the same. We all are sharing the same subscribers. Now and again, I'm seeing, I don't know if these are trolls or what, but I thank you guys, whether you all are trolls or whatever. I welcome you guys. And all who have not subscribed to me, I don't know if the moderators here that could drop my link, because maybe that would be the easiest way to get to my page. And I said thanks to the Miss Bless that point that out. And that could be true, because somebody link I was looking for, I couldn't find it. I couldn't find it because you would have people with a similar names, or they have all the names coming down. You would meet all these people, and especially if you knew, you're not gonna want to take that time to say you're looking through, dozens of names. So all who have not subscribed, I don't know if my moderator is still in here. If she could drop the link, for you guys who have not subscribed, and please, if you could subscribe. Anyway, let's go on from here. Now, and next thing I'm looking at, the bickering and what's going on here now. You see, when you try to do bad, anytime you dirty your hands and you wishing bad for one person, it's gonna come back to you. Believe me, it's gonna come back to you. Nothing that you do bad, it's not going to pay off at the end of the day. Because I was here long enough to see how the sector rotate. Everybody have a turn. Trust and believe. The people who is out of the sector in different sector, they're the ones who move on to bigger number, higher numbers, and their commentary is different, right? Because of course they will get sponsors and all of these good stuff, right? But we here, it's only certain commercials. Think about it, only certain commercials we're able to drop here. So we like to the actually to the bottom of the sea, so to speak, you know. But I love it here anyway. So anyway, you want to go up, you would have to get out of this sector to go elsewhere. But if you wait in here, it's the same people. And if you all think I'm joking, just go. In everybody going live, you're gonna see the same subbies. The same subbies is gonna show up there. So at the end of the day, these subbies is overworked, really and truly. And I don't care who. I love the subbies. Some of them is that I know them for years. And I glad and I thank them for being here. That click and that view, that's worth everything. Okay? And I appreciate each and every one of you. Who is chose, who is not chose, what even you want to say, any opinion or whatever, you just say. Once you don't like, I mean to say, come out cursing somebody, you curse out one of your classmates for no reason. Please, just a little order and a little respect will put us a far way. You understand? You don't have to agree with me. That's one thing. You're not going to be sensitive. You don't have to agree with me. Because how stupid would it be for me, for you to agree with everything that I'm saying? That's crazy. That's crazy. Not because I saying, oh, China's the best country that everybody have to say. And if you don't agree with me, I would say, listen, oh, I don't know you. You just came in the chat. Listen, I got my eyes. Tread lightly. Bap, you say something. Bap, out you go block. That is madness. That is crazy. That is crazy. This is considered a chat room. So we are here to interact with each other. We're not going to agree on the same freaking thing. You understand? We're not. But you see what gets to these people? I'm going to tell you why. Listen, and y'all could put me down and mock me for this. Mock me for this. And later on, hopefully, with numbers growing, and I might start getting maybe triple digits. Who knows? Who knows? We all gonna get there one day. You just gotta wait your turn. Y'all pull me back. If you see I'm getting on arrogant because I got numbers. Why? How can I turn back to the same people? 111. Right? 1 number. It adds up. So it's the same people that give me the number. I cannot disrespect and said, get out. You could go. No. That is crazy. That, you know what I call that? Ungratefulness. I know sometimes you will have mad days, but at the end of the day, you got to watch yourself. You got to watch yourself because these people, our people, because I consider myself a subby, because I'm more a subby than a content creator, please. I ain't do no content yet to say, well, it's really content. It is coming. I have a lot. But you see what is keeping me back, guys? Is this thing with the, oh God, it's the doxing and the this and the that. Like I said, I don't care for myself like I care for my loved ones. So I'll have to see for a safe place how I could do this, right? I'm not gonna put nobody or force nobody hands to, to become a member. I would do it at such a low price that I think you have an option. If you don't want the membership anymore, you could just cancel. I think so. Something like that. So sometimes to get the inside whatever I want to speak on, then guess you will have to join up the membership. I think do it like that, right? And if you don't want to say and you don't think it's worth your time, just cancel at any time. I think those are the options you get, right? So, yes, something like that. So I don't want to bring it out in the open like that right now. But believe me, I can't see myself running out of contents. Because guess what? It's about real life. I don't need nobody here really for content. But it's just I'm in this beef sector and that's what it is. It's what's going on currently. And I feel like talking about it. But most of the things that I want to speak on, like I said, is more close to me. So I figured that's how I'm going to do it, okay? 1 and 2 time, I have to settle myself and, I'll figure out like sometimes I'm going to drop, you know, I'm going to drop a little something, my content. No one else's, my content, okay? Because I know you're hearing it all the time. I have contents, and you're hearing nothing else but what I'm doing here, okay? Somebody else. So that lady that said today that she feeding y'all like the content creators. You getting fed too, lady. Everybody eat from each other at the end of the day. At the end of the day, you have people from this sector is going over to wherever you come from, and people from your sector is coming over here. It's called like fair exchange. It's no robbery. What's wrong? You see, that's what I said. All you people playing, y'all so nice. Deep down inside, y'all got some dirty fucking mind. Because you just say something like that, really? You see, like I said, y'all listen closely. And people tell you who they are. Believe me. They will tell you who the fuck they really are. You hear what I'm telling you all? Listen closely to what people say. Don't just listen to the listen. And more they talk, more they'll tell. Believe me, more they will fucking tell them themselves. Okay? Let me go through the chat. I'm learning to do that now. I talk a lot of stuff. So let me see. Let me read back the chat and see if anybody. Look, this will be my first time. Yay. Okay, well, this is Mitchie Black. She was telling me hi, and I mark her present. James, thank you so much. I mark him present. He didn't have anything to say. And Mitchie Black again saying good evening to everyone. The missing piece say back again. Angel Ray, yes, she was there. She said back. And Messy Vlog, she was saying hi to Mitchie, right? Okay, this is James. He was agreeing. He said, yes, it's childish. It is. And, oh, Missy Black, I like him. I like that. He's very, yeah, vocal. Like that. He's saying facts. And Messy Vlog, she's very vocal too. She said, he likes all of this attention. I agree. I agree, my sis. I agree with you. Messy Vlog, I told you all, she's very vocal. She don't play. Yes, we sure can. Yes, yes. Missy Black, she's agreeing. I don't know with somebody. She said yes. James again say yes, we hear you. Thank you so much. I didn't even see when you put that in. Mind your own. Hi. I guess you come in because we had a store back, but thank you. I'm gonna mark you present, okay? And she's like, hey, Heatwave. Angel Ray, I think she's agreeing with somebody. She said yes. And Messy Block, she's saying got to go. Outsource that tea. I don't know what Messy Block gets it to. James here now is saying they covered for him. Yes. Hey, James, like he knows a lot. James, like my type of people. Okay. Okay. And Messy Vlog is saying that Kato, because I don't want anybody saying I using the name. In this YouTube blue face. Missing Pieces is laughing. Messy Blog is saying facts. And Messy Blog is saying yes, they are called Irish twins. Same daddy, different mama. Yeah, yeah. See? See? These things is real life. Messy Vlog is saying hey to a view. Hey, a view is a view. Hugs to you too, my darling, and thank you for visiting. I'm going to mark you present too. Thanks for the support, Messy Vlog. Let me tell you something. You know who's an OG? A view's a view. Yeah, she's been around a long time. Yeah, real OG. A lot of people don't call her name a lot. I don't know because she don't really be in a mess. She does painting, drawing, what you call coloring. She does coloring. She does coloring. Okay, check her out. Um, a Messy Blog is saying they will settle for scraps of a man. Sure, sure they will. Oh, thank you, views of you. She said thumbs up and share. Thank you, thank you. And James is saying, yep, that is true. A view is saying, tell it. Thank you. Sweet one is saying, hey. Messy Vlog saying the thing is MU has absolutely no self-respect. She's a disgusting soul. Hey, it is what it is, huh? 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 Anyway, a Messy Blog is saying 21. Unfortunately, that good advice will go into depth. Child, I know that. But I just say it from one woman to whatever child. Um, Sweet one saying they call his pin sunshine. Sweet one is a piece of work. James is saying Messy Vlog, that is true. Yeah, Messy Vlog. It's all like watching a cheap, bad Jerry Springer episode. You see, I told you all, Messy Vlog don't play. And my moderator security is saying hi. She said yes because I think that's when I was asking because like the chat had stopped moving. James said yes, thank you again. And Sweet One saying yes. They said he is in his 60s. What? The man lived most of his life and he coming to fuck up theirs. And they so stupid. Anyway, Is that it gone that bad? It got the shortage of man that bad? Child, I'd rather use the dildo. Anyway, James is saying they mistake love for infatuation. Yes, infatuation. Yes. The missing piece say my 16, 18, and 19 years old daughters got more sense than those two grown women. I'm telling you, these grown women, middle-aged women, you gotta say, acting like real jackass, thirsty, parched, desert thirsty. Fuck. Diana Duncan. Hello. Hello, Diana Duncan. Thanks for being here. She said hello, Heatwave and everyone. Just comfort zone. Hi. She's laughing. Sweet one. She put up the hearts. And she put up a candy. And Shakia. Shakia. I think it's Shakia. Oh God, please. I got dreams too. I hear you, Heatwave. Thank you. I like your name. I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Jill's Comfort Soul say, I got it. I get it. Shakia's saying, she putting up, I think that's a stop or something like that. I don't know about that emoji mean. It could mean stop or, I don't know, high or whatever. Sorry if I, saying it wrong. James is saying, I'm subscribed to you, Heatwave. Thank you so much, James. You see, my moderator, my security guard, she have the link here. So all who have not subscribed, please do so. I'm asking you kindly. Nubiology, thank you, my dear. Thank you for being here. Diana Duncan, I'm mark you up. I'm pressing. Diana Duncan, she said they both need counseling and a head doctor. They don't see protection. They don't use what? They Oh, please. Diana, please tell me it's not so. Please, I was only saying that. Wait, I'm going to say something just now. A family of 6 rocks. Oh, my God. Said, hey, Heatwave, mods in chat. Diana Duncan says some women and young ladies fight between themselves over a man. They need to whoop his ass. Oh, you're my kind of girl. James say, yep, that's how it works, Heatwave. Yep. Just Comfort Zone is saying this stuff is out of control. Yes. Oh, Treasure Lynn, thank you so much. That's the OG there. Giving me hugs and kisses. Thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate that. Just Comfort Zone is saying, I've never seen people be so proud to tell this type of story out loud. I'm telling you, I have never. Oh my goodness, it's like a feather in their cap. It is sad. I love this channel. I will come over more often. Thank you, sweet one. Sweet one say, remind me of one of my aunties. Oh, we from Antigua. Hey, girl. Hey. My best friends for over decades is from Antigua. I was there. It was like, what, 20, what was that, 2010 or 11? Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, see, look at that. Thank you for letting me know that. Thank you. Listen, you see that protection thing? Let me wrap it up. I hope it's some kind of joke. You hear me? Because let me just say about a story. On this same, it was on, where did I see that? It was on YouTube. There were 2 Caribbean women. When I tell you, 2 beautiful women. No one had anything on the other. They were equally beautiful. And these were business women at that. One was a hairdresser and the other one had a boutique. And the one that was no, she was a makeup artist, sorry. One was a makeup artist and the next one had a boutique, right? The one that was a makeup artist, she traveled a lot to the US and so forth. And she have classes, teaching kids, teaching students how to apply makeup and stuff like that. These women were good friends at that time. One morning, like 2 o'clock in the morning, I was surfing on YouTube. and like they were coming from some club, and people was egging them on. I didn't know they were fighting real bad. These two women was dressed to the nines, and all I see, the one that have the makeup artist, she kick off her red bottom, bam, and she was on her the bare concrete. At that time, they didn't have that vid thing, that coating. That was not even in its infancy. And the other girl, people was telling her, look, you're gonna fight her. She's like, she wasn't really saying anything much. This is the one with the boutique. She wasn't saying much, right? The one with the boutique, yeah, she wasn't saying much. The one with the makeup artist, she was saying a lot. But before that, you know what they were fighting? You know the only thing they could tell each other? One of them have the build of somewhat could be like she's very toned, like an athlete. Very slender, you know, but not too slender, just trim. And she could eat anything she wants to eat, right? And they said, she said she's an athlete, right? She was representing her country. And she got in that, she got in the rhythm of always, keeping herself toned. She's big on, going to the gym and all of that. So the other one was turn and tell her, oh, you look like a transgender, right? Whatever. That's the only thing she could tell her. She's like, I could tell you, two beautiful women was sad. So I said, they're not going to fight. And let me tell you what happened. Both of these women enhanced their body. The one transgender, she put in boobs because she was more flat there. She didn't have to do anything else to her body. She was trim and toned. The other one, I think she put in boobs too, and they said she put in butt. I don't know. But anyway, they start to fight before you know it, bap. They break out from, and these are men holding them back, And like I said, people will see you go to your death and would not say anything. And the two of them lock in. You see the slender one? Hey, she was doing it. She was punching like these two women, it's not no pulling of the hearing of. These two women were slugging out. And that's why I like to see fight. No, I didn't like to see the fight, but I don't like them pulling here and pulling tearing off clothes. That's bullshit. Fight, they were fighting, slugging. For some reason, one of them stumbled. The one that had a little more weight, she stumbled onto the one that is torn chest, and she grabbed. She went straight on the arm, right? Because she almost fell. So the other one, although she was saying that she's strong, and she go down a little, but she was like she break her fall. And I don't know how she grabbed to the side of this girl boobs. And I thought that whole thing was gonna explode. I tell you, I turned away. I turned my eyes on the phone. Drop it. And I'm like, oh my God, oh my God. This is not no regular bite. This girl bite and pull like she wanted a piece out of this girl's flesh. And I said, the human body is very strong, It's tough, I forget it's how many layers of skin we got there. Well, what I was looking at, the boob job that she had, because she had implant. And I'm like, I don't know if the other one was conscious while she was doing that. If she meant to rupture that, I don't know, or it's just fight. And let me tell you, since she hold on to that girl bell, of course, I think they were liquored up. And it had to be the liquor, okay? Because they were coming from the club. And maybe the liquor kind of dulled the pain. She hold and she pull, and I'm like, oh my God. I'm going to hear the crowd saying, ooh, what a mess, hospital and all that. She pulled. But she broke the skin. But I thought that piece that she had in her mouth, she was going to be spitting out. No, that didn't happen. And I think, thank God, the one was going to the gym that caused that. Maybe her skin was that compact. So because I think she wasn't fleshy too, I think that saved her. Let me tell you something. Immediately, Oh, she was very fair skinned. She was light skinned. The one that was thrown was light skinned. And that, you see, the way how the girl mouth is, everything was left there. Okay? All the teeth, more, everything was there. And she took it. But you know what she did? She bear that pain. When she pulled, she moved into her, right? She moved into her. And I'm like, damn, that's going to throw her off her game. But guess what she did? She came up with everything just like I was going to do. And she makes a boop uppercut, bam, and knock her ass. Girl, I mean, it's I had no thing in the front. Knock her ass, bap. I don't know if her tongue, I don't know what was being, if her teeth. Listen, something had to be shaken after that. So both of them got damaged. And the one that is that they say look like a child, she have like a manly, that kind of muscle. She's very muscly. So they call her commonly in the Caribbean they call gay people, you know, because they're not gay friendly. Now they're coming because they have to. They will call him a batty man, right? That's the common word they will call him. A batty man and those kind of derogatory terms. So they used to call her that. And guess what? All her friends was gay. So I guess because she hang with the guys them, they were so proud of her, she took that bite and she hit her off. And she would have, you would say like she have 120 pounds soaking wet. The other girl, I would say like 170, 170, curvy, But anyway, the aftermath now, they say they're going to fight again. People was playing with them. And guess what they were fighting for? It started out of a jealousy of a business. Now that you call jealousy. That they were fighting because one person's business was doing better than the other. So they were fighting, the competition. It was a competition, right? So they started out with that. And then a man came in the midst of them and just turned everything upside down. So people were speaking to them and say, look, it don't worth it and all of that. Because the one that did the biting, she's the one who have the boutique, right? And the other one, she has students that, and stuff like that. So people spoke to her. She was more understanding. She said, look, she met the guy with this girl. But this girl, they were not close. The guy came from someone in this Caribbean island. I think he came from Trinidad. Something like that. He came in as a DJ, right? So they all was talking to the guy equally. So the girl, the curvy one, she was the one first, like they make a move. She did not bring her relationship public, you see, so the other girl did not know. Before you know it, he was involved. But here how this gonna turn out. Hear what those girls do. People was like, they were good friends, close friends, go to each other's house and, helping each other. But the curvy one is the one who started to feel jealous. Because what happened now? The girl, she sell her makeup, she sell wigs, she lashes, all this good stuff, makeup stuff. And on top of that, the way how she top her friend now is when she started to hold classes. So remember, she got the next avenue bringing in the revenue, the money coming in. School classes. So she outdid that one. Now, instead of she cheering her on and say, I wonder what I could do to do some more business, right? No, she turned in like people were saying she getting her feelings. She started treating her friend badly. So like the man was just a reason to get like that. Because they say this girl is the kind of guy she go with. It's guys with big money. Both of these girls got it going on. You can't even pay them to be with them. These girls pick and choose because they're big business women. When you see they pay for commercial and to get your stuff on commercial TV. So it's big money, so you're doing business there, right? So the one that they call like look like a transgender, but she's a female. She is a female. She said, you know what? Okay, nothing is not that deep. So what she did, he was with her at the time, right? Or because the next one and him had some story or whatever. So she decided, he left and he went back. Yes, he went back to no, I think he's some Grenada. He's some Grenada. But he was living in Trinidad, something like that. Look, it don't even matter where he come from. But I'm gonna tell you what happened. All this thing wrap up on what these two women did. So over the months now, they talking to them and say, come on man, you always one friend, blah blah blah. This is just different from what's going on right now here. It's different because they were friends. And anyway, they talked to him. Finally, they get them to meet halfway. All right, they start speaking to each other and so. So the curvy one got very mad. And she said, well, you know why did you do that? Don't you think you have enough over me and whatever? Like you're trying to show me up and you know you're coming to my man. So she said, look, man, that's not so. And I'm not telling him deep. I've never really, what could he do for me? You know, da da da. So anyway, they come to one common ground. She said, okay, I don't need him. I don't want him. You could have him. Okay, you could have him. All right? So she said, I don't want him. I don't want him. Oh, so both of them agree they don't want him. Remember, they were friends. I can't remember which one of them say first, we have to teach him a lesson. He costs us too much. And months after, they had a class all around. How are we going to know about what happened to him? Because remember, he's not going to come on the internet and say what happened. A sad thing happened. This guy went back home. Like I said, he's a Grenadian, but he lives in Trinidad. He went back to Trinidad, right? And while he was there, he have some girlfriend. You see, like I tell you, they'll continue doing it if it's not you. He went back where he's at. So there, where they at, they don't know what's going on over there. Remember, they say don't want him, but he left shortly after this fight. He came back. He did come back. He came back because they had some like they have competition with the DJs or whatever annually. So he came back into town. He reached out to the same gentleman, like she was waiting. Like she called up her friend. But before that happened, when he came back, he was telling her he wasn't feeling well. Wasn't feeling well. And when she saw him, she's like, what happened to you? So she even went and she said she cooked soup and all of that. And, you know, like he wasn't himself. He said he was feeling so weak. And she said, come on, you got to go to the doctor. But of course, these girls, you know, they're not going to go to the public hospital. But he didn't have the doctor money. She took him to the doctor. She took him to the doctor. She paid for it and all of that. That's a transgender one. She paid for it. So he came back with her. They don't have a relationship anymore. But she had plans for him. And maybe God stepped in because that man would have been dead before. Guess what happened? She called her friend that she fought with and said, yo, he's here. Hey, this man, like, he's sick bad, man. I think that. And she said, you see what you're doing? And she's like, no, man, I think something happened. Asking what happened, the doctor said, you got to fill some prescription, whatever. He don't take doctor medicine, blah, blah, blah. Do you believe in that? He's going to use the natural herbs and blah, blah, blah. And she's like, come on, I'm going to fill it. And he's like, no. And he took the script and he flushed it in the toilet right in front of her. And she's like, what? I spent that money because it's like, she said, you just throw away my money. Are you crazy? Anyway, so she see him just, he couldn't even get up from bed. That the thing come around where you have to go and play. And he's a good DJ. He always win and whatever. And he couldn't even make it to go and play. So she's like, nah, this is unheard of. You pay a ticket to come all the way here and that's the whole thing and you couldn't, you know, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, finally, what you think happened? He left. He said he's going to leave and he's going back home, right? So anyway, he went back home. And remember the private doctor that she took him to, the hospital? She gave her information, right? Because he don't live where she's living. And guess what? The hospital called. The hospital called early. So I think when they asked him who she was, like who is here with you or whatever, when it was registered, when he did the registration, most hospitals and the private hospital are going to take more more time to ask different questions because that's how they want to hike up the money, those thieves, okay? Especially in the Caribbean. I'll tell you, they thief. A cotton swab they charge you for. Everything they charge you for, okay? And they ask, like, what is the relationship? And I think she said, I'm his. I think she said, well, I think she said wife. Or I don't know, she put friend or girlfriend, whatever. You remember it's her information. They call her. She answered the phone. Hello? So hospital. We looking for Mr. So. He was supposed to come back here to do some more blood work. She's like, what? He's not even here. And the doctor's like, oh, and he was supposed to bring you in. So, could you come into our office? And she's like, look, I'm busy because she's getting ready to fly to the country. Look, they said, Mom, you need to come in. She said, well, tell me on the phone, you need to come in. When you fly out, you flying back, you need to come in. ASAP. So she's like, what the hell happened? So, of course, she went in to the hospital. She got there. They put her in a private room. And doctor came to her and see. And they had a counselor there. They put her to sit down. And they bring the water and whatever they tell her. That's when she came alone and she drove. She said, yes. And she said, what's going on? You're acting like somebody's dying or whatever. And they said, Mom, what is your relationship to whatever the guy's name was? And she said, at that time, we're engaged to be married. Because she's smart to know, hey, you better say something close secret here. What the hell? What's going on with him? And the doctor asked her if she used unprotected sex. If she do unprotected sex. And she said, not all the time, sometimes. And asked her when last she was sexually active with him. So she said she almost pissed herself up. She's like, she's trying to remember. Because before that fight, they had two encounter. Because she said she was not, because they do have women like that. She was not the type of person, she said she liked the gym more than sex. Believe it or not. That's what she said. So she said, like 2 encounters. And they say they need to run a test on her. And they did the test. And she was like, what test? She said, a minute they get the result back. And she was negative. So what's going? But remember, it takes time. AIDS is a thing, those things will take time to creep up, Sometimes it could stay to incubate in your body, Anyway, and then they told her, this guy is HIV positive, and it has gone so far, it is next to the step of AIDS. It's almost there. So he's in critical, he needs attention right away, or it's going to blow up. The body's breaking down. And she said, oh my God, he didn't tell me anything. As a matter of fact, he flushed he would not, I want to fill a prescription, blah, blah, blah. He flushed it on the toilet. And then they asked her, do you know anything about him? Who is he living with? Do you know about any partners he will have? And then she remembered her friend and said, oh my God, yes. And told the doctor about the encounter, what happened months before. And they told her to get that person in their office. And at this time, her friend had just came back from the U.S. So she called her. She's like, hey, I just came back. I'm jet lagged, blah, blah, blah. She's like, not now. You need to meet me. I'm coming to pick you up. And I'll explain to you why. She's like, oh, no, man. She said, get ready. Come, whatever you got to come. You got to come. So she's like, tell me what. And she said, wait, when we get here, somebody's going to speak to you. So the girl's like, Skid, what's going on? So the same reception she got, the other girl got the same thing, got a counsel and everything like that. When they told the other girl, I hear she fainted. And she had good reasons to faint. Because when her friend saw her, she had spent about a couple of months in the US. When her friend saw her, she had dropped a little weight. So the friend knows she's she's a person, you know, she didn't need to lose any weight or anything like that. And the friend now that was test negative, so she told her friend, look, I'm gonna step out if you need your privacy. Then is when she needed her friend to hold on to. She held on to her and she said, no, we're in this together. And the results came back and she was not that lucky. She was tested positive for the HIV, the virus. And she screamed and then she fainted. She blacked out. They admitted her. They had to strap her down like she was going delirious. They had to sedate her. And they treated her, gave her medication, treated her and gave her a prescription, whatever. And 2 attempts she made on her life. And that same friend that she bit like that was there consoling her and said, look, it's not the end of the world. Come on, take your medicine. The girl even brought her home because the one, the transgender, she's not transgender, okay? The one that looked like a transgender. She don't have any kids. But the other girl have 2 kids, a boy and a girl. So they sent for the father to take care of the kids. And she brought her friend home to her, with her, to keep an eye on her. Okay? Somebody else was running her business. That is what real friendship is about. So their friendship was built on strong foundation. And that was where human compassion comes in. And she talked and she consoled her. Her mother was living in the US, so she reached out to the family members, and so her mother flew back to the country and took her from there and brought her into the US. It was about 3 months later. See that guy? He tried to make so many attempts in his life, he would not take medicine. I don't know for what reason. And he passed. Yes, he passed. So they're like motivational speakers, or whatever you call them. That is telling women, please, and men, please, AIDS, do not write. You could look as healthy as ever, and you could be walking with the virus. Not because they have a cure. They don't have a cure. Not because they have treatment for that. You must be so careless. You know how many people took their life before they had anything about even medication. I saw it up close and personal. I work with full-blown AIDS patients. And it's something horrible. You could be of an African American descent. And let me tell you something. You see that hair that we have, that hair that we have, it could be thick. You know, our hair is thick. And it could be, up there. That some of us have to, we use gel, we use this, we use that to soften it and blah, blah, blah. Some people straighten, they relax, whatever, right? From the natural hair. When it's full-blown AIDS, those who was lucky or unlucky to see that, your hair gets like a baby hair, like our baby's born, with that soft hair. It will turn very actually straight. That hair will get straight. Okay? And they have all these sores. You see, like the monkeypox. That is how full-blown AIDS look like. And that is when I'm monkeypox coming, I'm like, oh, Lord. You wouldn't even know who got the full-blown, and it's the monkeypox or whatever. People of a certain age, in conclusion of this commentary here, I'm begging you, now, whether you got kids, you don't have kids, especially mothers that have children, please God, stop being selfish. Stop letting a dick rule your life. Stop playing Russian roulette. Stop going to commit the suicide thing. Why? I call parents that is going and not using protection. How the fuck you could talk about people calling CPS? That would be the least of your fucking problem. Because if a disease catch your ass, you weren't able to care for them babies that you making such a big deal like you fucking care. And you don't care one shit about them because you care about a dick more than your kids. You care about your pleasure than you care about their kids. So stop playing yourself and pissing on people's foot and say it is fucking raining. I call women like that no good. Don't fucking come and tell me, but they call CPS, they do this, they do that. Fuck you. You got bigger fish to fry. Put the rubber on. Let the man rubber up. Not one time, not two times. Because if he dipping here and he dipping in this one and he dipping all about, he's gonna bring something back to you, you fucking idiot. Okay? You can't tell me you're a good fucking mother and your kids is still minors and you taking those kind of risks. Tell it to who is gonna cheer you on. Fuck you. You're a selfish bitch. I said it. And on that note, guys, let me see. Let me read this these comments here. Because I'm very angry. I'm very angry. Yeah. Okay, let me go back here. Dinah Duncan saying some women and young ladies fight between themselves over a man. They need a whoop. I think I went there already. Let me see. James say, okay, let me see what new come up here. Okay, Miss Douglas say, hello, Miss Douglas. No good, no good evening or good evening, heat wave and classmates. Oh, hi. I have homework because my internet just came back. Oh, thank God it came back on from being in the storm. Oh, I hope you're okay, baby. Thank God you're okay. Hope everybody for you is safe. Okay? My prayers with you. I hope a lot of damages. Let me finish the sentence. Storm. But I will listen from this point and watch the replay. Thank you so much. I hope everything is okay with you and your loved ones who's around. Please check on them and make sure everything is okay. Thank God you're alive and everything is all right, okay? My prayers are with you guys who got hit with a storm. Oh, I forgot everything about that for a moment. Sorry about that. But thank God you're okay, right? Jill's comfort zone. Say good evening. Everyone I've missed. I think she missed a little. Then she said, did your tape come off, Heatwave? Did the tape? What tape? I don't know. Anyway, Fifi, who you talking about? Fifi say hello, Heatwave and classmates. Fifi is like, who anybody is she talking about? Who anybody, anyone is she talking? Maybe I think she want to find who I was speaking of. Ms. Douglas say, I was speaking about something that happened to two young ladies first, and then I went back to what's going on current with these women that is just careless and is going around not using protection. But meanwhile, they love to cry about their kids, and they don't know and they could get sick and leave those same kids for somebody that have to mother them, and they don't know what will happen to the kids because if there's something that they could prevent. I don't want to get too much in it because I'm looking at it from one human being to another. So don't cry out and act like you care that much. And when you could do something to make sure you're going to be here to take care of your kids. Stop. Stop it. Anyway, now that was some real grown women talk. Yes, I am not in Florida. I'm in Louisiana. Just a regular old thunderstorm. Okay, thank God she wasn't hit. Okay. Or, oh, she's saying she was not in Florida. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. I'm glad you're getting back power. Okay, thank God. Thank God for that. Yes, STD, HIV, monkeypox. Yeah, just a few to mention. Yes, And these people is playing Russian roulette and they're talking, oh, I don't want this, and my kids and my kids. Oh, you going to be talking about your kids like you such a mother of the freaking year. And you all are taking those kind of chances of a man that can't keep his zipper closed. You don't know which pawn he's dipping in, and anytime you go somewhere, you're gonna bring back something. We go on the city bus or wherever we go with Uber. We sit down somewhere, we bringing back germs. We're bringing back something, okay? It have people that may not have a cat or a dog, but check your clothes. Check certain clothes you wear. You might see, oh shit, what is this? Is this a fur? What the hell? How this get here? You bring back something, you pick up something. Because anything that the public is associating with or going around, you're going to bring back something. It's the same thing. If you got a man that don't care and he going here, if you don't care about himself, you think he going to care about you? Think about it. You have to care about you. And the most important thing, you have to care about you and yours. You have to care about you and yours. You're responsible for your children. You're responsible for them. They're looking at you. Huh? They need a mother. They need both parents, but most of all, the mother that do most of the nurturing. So you just care about getting your shit on, and you all know about all these diseases. But you're going to tell me y'all intelligent? Intelligent where? Where? More stupid song like it. More, and even people that is on this, listen, it have people that which you will say, well, they're moderate or they slow, whatever you want to call it. It's smarter than you guys that know. Yes, I supposed to make sure that person's glove up. No glove, no sex, none. Because who is going to take that chance? The first thing should come to mind. Hey, I don't want to go down like that. I have my kids, my young kids, and I ain't going to go down like that. I have my kids to take care of. You don't even get grandkids yet. A man will have grandkids. He sees his kids them grown. You did not. Think about it. Love weird. But y'all go ahead and knock your fucking self on. When God forbid, like I said, God forbid, some of y'all don't give a shit. Y'all gotta start loving you first. And some of y'all don't have no right to bear children. You have no right to procreate. No right. No right at all. I don't know sometimes how and why. But anyway, guys, before I get too invested in this fuckery, let me go about my business. Fifi. Oh, Fifi said I told her yesterday to take care of her kids. Then life dropped. Anyway, hey, people gonna do what they want to do. Hey, let them knock themselves out, to each his own. I said I do it because it's commentary. I remember that story. And now this one could got something, like I said. It have a lot of people innocent. Because a lot of husbands bringing home to their wives. Because when you got your husband, how you going to know your husband cheating out there? What is it going to be like that you have your husband and say, oh, we have to use a condom? And not because y'all preventing, a pregnancy. Is it called you don't trust him? Huh? So you is the innocent poor wife at home. Your husband come home. Y'all get involved. Next thing you know, most of the time the wife died. Because she's the last one to know. She might not be feeling well and all that and don't know what happened. Because, okay, in this disease, it have what you call the carriers. The ones who incubate it and they don't get the reaction like a regular person. Okay? Sometimes the other partner is going to get the whole of it. So the poor woman might be sick and say she might be under the weather, not knowing the husband come and bring something home to the wife. Just like the wife could come and bring something home. Y'all stop being selfish. If y'all gonna run wrong out there, use protection. They have all over. You could get free condom in the parks. They even have little places. We put down condoms to these people. I used to do a lot of voluntary work, and that was one of it. It had all kind of condom. It have condom for the vagina. It have everything to protect you. Why? You think it sound good? And if you're not using protection, Why the fuck you gonna come and air it out here? For what reason? It make you look like trash. I said it. I said it. So if a young, well, no young person, but it got younger women come and say, yeah, you know what? Somebody with a weak mind might say, oh shit, you know, hey, she don't use protection. Had to hell with that HIV thing or that AIDS thing. Sometimes you don't know who might be listening at the time. Y'all try to be at least listen. You nobody don't have to do anything out here. You don't have to do it, right? Because we don't know each other. You don't know anybody. But at least a little compassion. Have something in you. Have something in you. Have something in you. Please, 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 please. When you're living a little dirty life, sometimes spare the public the fuckery. We don't want to hear that. We don't want to hear that. Okay? Some of us don't want to hear. And nobody can tell me, sign, if I want to listen, because I doing commentary too, if I want to listen to the fuckery, you can't tell me if I don't want to sign because I want to hear. I want to hear sometimes. When I feel like turn off, I turn off. You can't tell me when the fuck to turn off. Get it? So who don't like it, fuck off. Good night, students. Talk to you later. It was so nice interacting with you guys. Yes, if there's a kid as a result of wife was exposed to any number of things, of course, of course. Anyway, guys, I hold you guys long enough here. Please, again, all who have not subscribed to me, please, I think the link was dropped here. My moderator, my moderator, get the hell out of here. Because I think my moderator, I don't like to get my moderator involved in anything, you know. So I could understand if I'm speaking to someone that she, you know, she likes or whatever. Yeah. Do you want to leave the room? You're free to leave the room. You know, you don't have to agree with anything that I'm saying. I'm talking because this is my mouth and I could say whatever the fuck I want to say. Because everybody talking about the shit, so I could talk shit too. Right? I ain't paying license for this here. And nobody could censor me. Okay? Just because I can't censor not one single person. So I don't care who don't like it. Don't bring it here. Because you can't want privacy. You can't want privacy. You bring it here. Because we won't know this if you didn't bring it out here. Right? Y'all are delusional. A bunch of y'all some delusional fucks. Delusional with a capital fucking D. Good night, students. Thank you, moderator, for being here. I appreciate that. My students and subbies, I appreciate you guys. Again, don't forget, kindly give me a thumbs up if you feel my, you know, my commentary worth it, the thumbs up. Kindly give me a thumbs up. And if you have not subscribed, could you kindly do that at this time? It's all free of charge. Thank you. And have a blessed evening, or I don't know if it's morning, whatever time, wherever you live in. Okay. Bye-bye.